Hi you guys, so I'm just gonna do a short video about laser hair removal, and it's more so not just about my experience with laser hair removal, but my experience being a person with pigmented skin. And I know I don't have as much pigment as a lot of other people, but still. So I'm just gonna share my experience with you guys really quick and some information that I picked up, and just quick apology about the camera. I'm having some laptop issues, so I will be recording on my iPad in my kids' room, hence the interesting background. So I shall get started, and I have the note cards because I can get very forgetful. So basically, I got some Groupons for laser hair removal a few months ago. I think I want to say like February, and I actually got 3. One's a Living Social voucher, 2 are Groupons. I got one that was for my armpits, which was 6 sessions. And for those of you who don't know, it usually takes about 5 to 6 sessions to get really, really good results, to the point where you don't have to shave anymore, and you just go back for your touch-up treatments or sessions like once a year. So I got 6 for underarms, that was $99. I got 5 for a full bikini area, which was I think like $129, and that one's for a different type of laser, which I'll talk about. And then I got one that was 3 sessions for lower legs for $99, and they are all at 3 different places, and one of them uses a different type of laser than the other 2, and I'll talk about that. Basically, the first session that I did was my underarms, and I was doing some research, and it said use numbing cream, because I was like, I think this crap is gonna hurt. So the first thing I did as far as numbing cream, I was like, I need the cream that's gonna give me the most numbing action. So I did some research, and I found this Dr. Numb, which I'm sure is backwards on this iPad, but it's Dr. Numb. It's a 5% lidocaine cream, and this was like $50 something. It's really expensive, and it's 30 grams. 30 grams. That's like nothing, okay? But I got this because you need basically a prescription for the other stuff, so I thought. So I got this, and I tried to follow the instructions, but I was like, I can't put saran wrap under my arms. I was going immediately after a pole class, so I had been sweating. It was bad. Before my appointment, they told me to go ahead and shave 1 to 2 days before I come in, which I did. No, I didn't. I think I shaved that morning or the night before. I don't know. I put my numbing cream on after my class, which was about an hour before my appointment. I got in for my appointment. I went into the back room, and the nurse, she talked to me for a few minutes, and then she got started. We picked a level that I was comfortable with, and surprisingly, it didn't hurt as much as I thought it would. It really did feel like rubber bands popping on my skin. The only thing that was uncomfortable was the fact that I could smell like my burning skin or burning hair. I didn't like that part. But other than that, after the first time, it was fine. I put some aloe vera gel on and went about my day. And on my way out, though, I purchased some numbing cream from the clinic, that one was Brentwood Medical Group, if you want to look into it. This is the cream I got. As you can see, it's 23% lidocaine and 7% tetracaine. Much more numbing action, right? Because I knew I had to do my legs and bikini areas. I was like, I need some cream. This was $40. It's cheaper than the tube, but still $40 for this little tiny jar, which is also 30 grams. So I get this little jar, and the next time I use it on my bikini area, which is my next session. Bikini, they used a different laser. They used a laser that required them to use like ultrasound gel, or KY jelly, whatever you want to call it. They put that on first, and the people there, the name of that place is We Laser. The people at that place, they were like really reluctant to even do it on me. And like my friend was there, and her complexion's darker than mine, and they were like, no, we wouldn't do it on you. And like they were really, really reluctant to do it on me. They turned the laser down super duper low, which I was like not happy with that at all. And yeah, it was not good. I didn't feel anything. She went over the area like 2 or 3 times. I felt absolutely nothing. I was like, is this laser even on? By the way, the first time armpits, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you guys, it took like 2 minutes total, like 1 minute for each arm, literally. It was really, really fast. But yeah, for the bikini area, the full bikini, it was, I think it took maybe about 10 to 15 minutes. And that time, you know, I applied a lot of my numbing cream. I wasted it because I really felt nothing, and I put the numbing cream on like 20 minutes before. So that did nothing. And my hair grew back really quick with that one, and it did not fall out like they said it would. It just grew back full force. Armpits, I had a second session. I think it was 5 to 6 weeks later. My hair under my arms grew back. It grew back, I want to say within like a week, but then it fell off. Like it fell off, and then I didn't need to shave it all for like another, I want to say 3 weeks. Then it started growing back in fine, and so by the time I needed to shave it again, it was time for my appointment. Second appointment. Let me tell y'all about my second appointment. I learned a big lesson on my second appointment. Lesson is, it doesn't matter how much numbing cream you use. If you go for laser around your time of the month, anywhere near it, even if you are on any type of birth control method and you don't really have a period, doesn't matter. If it's around the time that you would normally get it, don't do laser. Your sensitivity level is extreme. I'm sorry for the helicopter. Your sensitivity level is much, much higher, and it's gonna hurt. It's just gonna hurt bad. Like, they had to turn my level, the laser level, down lower than it was the first time because it hurt that bad, and they couldn't figure out why it was hurting. And then she mentioned the whole time of the month thing, and I was like, oh, for real? So yeah, I would never schedule a laser appointment around that time, just to be safe. I had a third laser appointment under my arms, and that one went fine. I had a laser done on my lower legs. That time I used the numbing cream, but I didn't use it early enough before the appointment. I don't know why I kept forgetting to use the numbing cream. So I would put it on, and it may have been 15 to 20 minutes before my appointment. So it didn't really give a chance to work. And basically, the laser treatment they did, it's the same laser, same type of laser they used under my arms, which is the dry. They just do it on dry skin. We wiped the numbing cream off, and she marked me with like a chalk. I'm going to try to put some pictures down so that you can see what I'm talking about. And then she started doing the laser, and I'm like, okay, it's cool. It felt like the little rubber band pops. It wasn't very painful. When she got to the lower portion of my lower legs, around where my ankles are, that part hurt more. That part hurt. It wasn't unbearable, but it hurt. She also did my toes, because yes, I have a couple strands on my toes, and they do the top of your foot just on GP, I guess. When she got around to the back of my legs, behind my knees, I call them my knee pits. Oh my god, I had to take breaks. That part was horrible. It was horrible, horrible, horrible. I got through it, but it was horrible. And that place is called Fix Laser. It's in Glendale. I love them. They have a chart on their wall, so you can take a look at it, and the chart tells what level laser should be used for different ethnicities or different skin tones. So like, they have the Asian Pacific Islanders, they have Caucasian, they have typical Oriental Asian, African American, and so their lasers, just like the first place I went to, Brentwood Medical, are designed to be used on pigmented skin. They said they could actually do the laser on my friend's skin, even though she's a darker complexion. They would probably need to use a much lower level, though. Or no, a higher level, that's right. I think the more pigment you have, the higher the level is, because it needs to penetrate the melanin in your skin to get to the hair strands. So yeah, that was the first time. The second time, which I actually went, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. The legs. After I had that done, I did not shave my legs again, like, until my next appointment, which I missed my appointment because I got some bug bites on my legs, so I had to skip the 5-week later appointment. And my first appointment was in May. I just had my appointment today. It's July 7th. I didn't need to shave until yesterday, before my appointment, because you're supposed to shave a day before. So I didn't need to shave. The hair, it started growing back like maybe 2 weeks ago, or a week ago, like a week ago. But it grew back so fine, I couldn't even see it. Like, I did not know that there was hair on my legs until I really looked. So that was pretty good. Today I was much wiser with the numbing cream. I slathered the numbing cream on my lower legs, and then I wrapped them in saran wrap, which is what you're really supposed to do to get numbness, right? So I did this, went to the laser place, we wiped, I had it on for about an hour beforehand. I used the numbing cream, like I said, an hour before. I had the saran wrap on. When I got there, we wiped it off. She chalked me up like usual, and I felt nothing. Now, around my lower ankle, I felt a teensy-weensy bit of the rubber band popping sensation. But other than that, I felt nothing. Behind my knees, nothing. Like, I was like, is she really using the laser? So I was really happy today. The numbing cream worked well. The only issue I have with the numbing cream today is I put it on at about 11:30 a.m. and it is 8:51 p.m. right now, and my legs are still numb. Numb, like completely numb. I could stab myself and I wouldn't feel it. So I'm like, I think I must have used a little too much of the cream. I went overboard, but it works. So I'm thinking, even with this, the Dr. Numb, if you use the saran wrap, if you use it right, then it'll work as well. For the people that are local to California or Southern California, the one that I prefer out of the three that I mentioned is Fixed Laser. I like them because I've had the best results with them so far. And they, you know what, their customer service is the best out of all three places. You know, they checked on me when I came in for my second appointment to make sure that everything was going good. How did things work? You know, what are my results from the last session? And I also really like the fact that, I mean, everyone else used aloe vera gel afterwards. They use a cortisone cream, which is better for irritation. And they also do have aloe vera gel as well. And their prices are very reasonable. Like, they list a certain price, but their services are never their price. It's always a sale price, which it's always a sale price, and their prices are reasonable. So I will be likely going back to them for more treatments on my lower legs as well as my full bikini, because I really don't like the type of laser that We Laser uses for the bikini area. And I'm like really not sure if I even want to go back and waste my time, even though I paid for the Groupon. Yeah. So like I said, I listed the prices. The normal prices are a little bit higher. The Fixed Laser prices are reasonable. I think for what I got, the lower legs, they charge, I think, $45 or $50 per session. And bikini, they charge like $40 or $45 per session. And underarms, they're really cheap. Like, if you do a combination, right, of underarms and like just your bikini line, it's like $30. Can't beat that. $30 every 5 or 6 weeks for 5 times. That's cheap. So yeah, I may do the lower legs and lower arms special, but I don't know if I want my lower arms done. I'm cool with my hairy arms. Someone asked about the numbing cream for the bikini area. It's up to you. I used it when I got mine done. I put that numbing cream everywhere. Maybe it's TMI, but I even put that dang numbing cream up in my crack. Okay. I was like, I'm not interested in pain. So you can use it wherever you want. They just wipe it off right before they start. They give you a towel and you wipe it off. I won't say they wipe it off. Is it recommended for all skin shades? It depends on who's doing it, what type of laser they're using. I would check with the clinic that you go to and ask them what type of laser they're using, and ask them, do they recommend that laser for, certain, whatever your skin shade is. Because one of them, We Laser, they were very honest, and they were like, we don't like doing darker skin tones because the laser that we use, it picks up the melanin in your skin and it just won't work. They also don't use it on lighter hair. So if you have light hair, it's pointless, because the way that laser works is it picks up the dark pigments, which would be the hair strand, under the surface of the skin, by the way. And the other two places, they do it on darker skin. They do it on pretty much any skin, but they let you know. So it's always best to ask first, because you don't want to go in there and either they turn you away or they're just shady, and they do it anyways and jack your skin up, and then you're all blotchy and you have dark spots all over your skin, and it burns and hurts really bad. So definitely check with whoever you're going to. The results that I've had, like I said, I love them. Under my arms, love, love, love. Legs, oh my gosh, amazing. I'm like, I haven't had to shave my legs in 2 months. That's the greatest thing in the world, because I hate shaving my legs. I hate shaving everything, which is why I'm doing this, because I'm like, in order to be presentable to the rest of the world, because people don't like hairiness, then, you know, they want you to be clean shaven under your arms and all that crap, which I don't give a crap. But in order to keep attention away from my hairy areas, I'm like, F it, I'll just get the laser hair removal, because I am not shaving for anybody. Not gonna do it. The bikini, like I said, I didn't like. I'll try to, I think that laser was like a luminous laser. And the ones from Brentwood and Fixed Laser were the Candela lasers. They're two very different types of laser. Would I recommend it? If you can find a place that is really good and reasonable and honest, reasonably priced, and that's something you want to do, I say go for it. If you're in Southern California, I say go for Fixed Laser. Brentwood Medical Group is good too, but my first choice is Fixed Laser. I think their prices are more reasonable, and they're really, really good. And like I said, their staff is really friendly. They're great. I think I covered just about everything. I don't know what else to say. I'll try to add some pictures. As far as the numbing cream and the saran wrap, I'm going to attempt, when I have bikini done next time, to actually put the saran wrap on. Underarms, I don't know how I can do that, but I'm going to try. But I did notice a huge difference when I did it with my legs. Huge difference. It was on for an hour with saran wrap, and my legs are numb like 9 hours later. Almost 10 hours later. So yeah, if you guys have any more questions, let me know. And that's it. That's all I can think of for now, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.